this issue happens and I go outside, we go outside, I'm like, yo, what's up? You like, man, no, all I was saying, I don't remember what you was saying, bro. Just straight up, we didn't talk about nothing. I know, no, dang, what the hell you talking about? Let me get that shit on. I don't know, cuz, like, what's up, cuz? You want to get cracking on what? Yo,
Man, you know what's live in the streets right now is that damn the fall of No Jumper.
they fell?
Man, they lost like 3 co-hosts in a week. You know, supposedly Spoety Face and Munchie B quit.
Have you ever heard Ice Cube, which one is Stay True to the Game?
I'm sure I heard it.
They say, hey, they have a new Nia next year.
Oh yeah, they have a new Nia next year.
There's something about LA gang members. They all that hold up, let me explain. LA gang members who are on social media, they aspire to be on. They aspire to be on No Jumper, right? And then they all think that Adam is cool with them. Like, what's the dude got the middle hand now?
The one that got the what?
The middle hand.
Oh, 4 extra.
Yeah, I like 4 extra.
4 extra.
I like 4 extra. Hey, you take them all the way to the hood and all that, and then you blow your hand off, and they run content on you, and you really messed up about all of that. Okay, but you're not the first one. You're not the second one, the third one. And then now he's still running plays with y'all, and all of y'all act like he's y'all friend. Like y'all just so upset, like he's your friend.
I still don't understand that how they keep
First of
making
all,
this out to be their friend.
I don't understand it. But
Charleston White told him, "You don't eat at their house, y'all ain't friends. You ain't never ate at his house, you ain't his friend."
But you have gang members who are opposition and has
hostile environment.
It's a hostile environment because if you podcasting, right? So if you podcasting, I want to be able to have freedom to podcast. Now, if me and you have a disagreement about something or whatever, I don't want to be a disagreement because okay, so just say if there's a 6-0 up here, right?
Right.
And we podcasting, and they show a fat gay bug, and I'm like, this is a big old sissy. But we might be opposition, but I'm not necessarily talking. I'm talking about this, right? Now it's a problem, right? I can ask you, hey, I'm like, man, hey, you got some bubble gum? And I'm on here with a father. I'm on here with a Broadway, and that's the problem. You see what I'm saying? But if we podcast. Now I can understand like how the stuff with Brick Baby and oh boy, yeah, because you have no business asking them for a cigarette and saying give me a
yeah. Fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now that's something totally different because you asked for it. But if we talking about something, but that's just the type of environment, right? So I really can't just podcast like that because I gotta like watch every word I say or whatever. But as long as I'm not disrespecting though, well, no, that's just. But yeah, you just can't podcast.
But see, but that's something that
you can't podcast like that. I'm sorry.
But that's something that you signed up for though too. Is this Adam's fault?
Nothing is Adam's fault.
Because they signed up for this. Adam the puppet master.
So how is Adam the fault?
You know, everybody try to say it's Adam's fault because Adam put them in a room together and Adam asked the questions. Adam asked them questions that put people at odds.
You decided to take their money for that. Bunchy B, what is channel called? Morals Over Money. You gotta have some morals. You don't have no morals. That's all that is.
So it's not having morals because you decide to go and podcast at No Jumper?
It depends on who you podcasting with. Because if you standing firm on whatever you standing firm on, and this is what you represent, then you stand firm on that. But you can't tell me you can go up in here and you can go podcast with an op that's of blood, but you trip with your homies who are Crips outside of this. It doesn't make sense.
I mean, what I don't understand. Like, you tripping with who outside of this?
No, look. Check this out. So, if I'm a full-fledged gang member, right? I am not going to go podcast for what you do. Right?
But see, they portraying not to be gang members, though.
No, that's a lie.
Then they portraying to be street activists and all this side stuff.
No. Anyway.
Yeah, he did. That's what he just came out and said.
All right, man, whatever.
I'm just saying, though.
All right, whatever. So, look, nigga. If I'm on this shit, I am not in the podcast with much of it. But I can turn around. I can podcast with him, but I can't podcast with a Hoover that's a Crip. A Crip. Don't you know they was born out of direct opposition of Crips? So how can I mess with a Crip a blood like this, but I can't forgive a Crip? You tell me where that makes sense.
You don't.
Absolutely none. That is the direct opposition. You niggas fighting behind a girl. And what you call it? And then they were tripping behind the girl, and then he murked him, and the war been on ever since. You niggas trip behind a girl. But they are direct opposition of Crips taking over, and so they went in their neighborhoods and did that. So how can you do that, but you can't do that with a Crip that got Crip in his name?
So who are we talking about right now?
Crips in general in Los Angeles.
Just period.
Yeah, just in general.
Because they just don't get along with each other. And they
but they're all
divided, Crips. But they Crips.
But then you got Crips that get along with blood.
Because what you just said,
it doesn't make
it automatically spiraled down to me to the Sporty Face and the J Hood thing. They both Crips.
They friendly hoods though.
But they both Crips, but they just both got into it over Whack 100. Over a blood.
Anybody can get into it. That don't matter. They friendly hoods. They hoods is friendly. They allies.
But they just got into it with each other over a blood.
It don't matter.
That makes sense?
No, hold on. We'll talk about that. But you're not you trying to mix that into this, and that's not what that is. So my thing is because we're talking about these people being direct opposition, and then you got.
Well, if they friendly hoods, why they fighting each other over a blood? That's what I'm saying. It don't make sense.
You said that's his uncle. That's fine.
Okay, man, I don't care about that. Ain't no his damn uncle. That internet uncle stuff, man. Come on, man. Let's keep it 100. If we don't keep 100, they say what you want to say podcast. We don't keep 100. 100, they fighting over a blood. He fought him over a blood member. Or got into it with him over a blood. And they got coexisting cool hoods together. Explain that to me as a gang member. How does that go down like that? I'm not saying you are. I'm saying as a gang member, how does that happen?
That nigga the police.
To the man that tell me to the day I die, it's everywhere on me. Man, what? What are we talking about? I'm just asking you. We talking about real street rules in effect. That's what we talking about.
All right. No, what's up?
Yeah, real street rules in effect. You talking about two coexisting homeboy hoods, and they fighting over there over blood on the White Man podcast.
They didn't fight, but it.
I mean, bickering, arguing. No, you know.
I think it's that's not what it was though. It's something else. It's an underlying factor, but
which is I think 100.
Yeah, but I think Spoety though. I think like he did some hard shit. Like
what you mean?
Because if you go back and you look at everything, when everything took the wrong turn, so you talking about like 100, but he was just telling them when everything took the wrong turn is when Spoety Face told him he was on PC.
Yeah, he said you acting PC right now.
But he was on the 50-50 yard PC.
Okay.
So now you shoot at me like I'm a weak nigga. Oh, you think there's something weak about me? So now it's in prison. It's like J Hood just came home. He's straight prison. Oh, what's up? You want to get that? Let's get that. But you played with him thinking he wasn't on that, but he was on that. Now it's like, come on over here. Let's go. Whoa, I ain't got no more talking to you. Let's go. You went out there, you plea bargained. You plea bargained. No, cuz, well, I was just saying what the woo. Like, nah, cuz, what's up? Let's get that. Nah, see? Nah, cuz you ain't trying to hear what I was saying. See, this is what I was saying. Yeah, you talked your way out of that. And then you come right back and just start talking about, we can do this, we can get it for a bag, this, that. No, but you're supposed to got it for the respect right there. And then we'll turn around, we get it for the bag. And then we could have went back up there, lumped up. I'd be like, yeah, he was scared, I put it on him. No, I put it on you, okay, what's up? And then it could have been hyped. You could have got a real bag. Could have been hyped. No, you plea bargained. The J Hood wasn't on that.
So you took that as a sense of he went out there and started straight plea bargaining. That's what you think?
Yeah. So let me tell you. Right.
Yeah, I want to hear.
But I did have my life in prison.
I want to hear penitentiary rules on this one.
Yeah, because I'm telling you.
Let me in.
All right, well then shut up.
Well, I'm listening, nigga. Talk.
Shut up. That's what I said like that. That's what I said like that. Y'all share, y'all just try to. Yeah. So look, the whole thing about prison is you have to read people, humans, right? You have to be able to know, like, when you come in the day room or come in the environment, you need to read what's going on in the room, their tension, whatever. You need to figure out what's going on. Good. And you need to be able to read people if I'm in a direct competition with you. So.
Because you can get,
that's like one of the things that, like they say you're institutionalized. I'm glad I'm institutionalized with that instinct.
That's crazy.
That's one of the great instincts.
I think I grew up with that instinct because of him and everybody else around me. Every time I go somewhere, I have breezes walk up to me like, why you paying attention so much? Why you just keep looking around? Yeah, because I got to be aware of my surroundings. I got to know what's going on at all times.
At all times.
I know it. Yeah.
I gotta read you.
Yeah.
And that's why, like, J Hood read him. He tried to play J Hood.
So J Hood smelled that.
No, that I don't think he can smell it now, but it was after the fact that when he called him out, like, Lika, let's go. With the whoop, you got out there and you start explaining, or you'll help. Straight up. So that's how. That's
yeah, because he came in laughing and joking.
So if I come in, so the man you get into it, right? The prison, and they both prison fools.
Yeah.
But that just goes to show you who was doing what in prison, who wasn't doing what. Because the one who's like, I'm accustomed to that. Like I can't walk outside right now and you want to fight. What? Oh, I'm accustomed to this. Yeah, okay. Oh, let's get it. What? I'm game.
Yeah, let's put it in there.
I'm accustomed to this.
Let's go.
But
right now,
if this issue happens and I go outside, we go outside, I'm like, yo, what's up? You like, man, no, all I was saying, I don't really know what you were saying, bro. Just straight up, we didn't talk about nothing. I know, no, cuz, dang, what the hell you talking about? Let me get that shit on. I don't know, cuz, like, what's up, cuz? You want to get cracking on what? No, cuz, the only thing I was saying, nigga, please worry.
Yeah, see, and you just got through saying that when you do all that shit and you don't go head on and put it down in prison, you get put in the car.
You got it. Oh, shit. Situational. Not necessarily. I mean, situation. It depends. It depends on how it goes down. Because a lot of people talk their ass out to get booked.
True. I mean, sometimes you ain't.
A lot of people talk, and that's how. But the person who's doing the most talking out of not wanting to fight, he did not want to fight. So
that's a fact.
What if they want to fight him on those street shit? Because there's not gonna be nobody here to regulate it, nobody here to stop it,
nobody's gonna come grab nobody.
Yeah, it's really real.
Yeah, it's gonna go down like and then they talking about that.
But now we gonna fight for back. You really can't hurt me. Referee breaking up, whatever. But you still don't get that respect, though. That respect a lot.
Has Spoety Face ever been like a reputable?
I don't know.
Have you ever heard about him?
No. From LA. I don't know.
You're right. You're right. I was just asking. I don't know either.
I don't know. I just know what I know now. Like, he could go on. I mean, like, yeah, that part.
Yeah, that's crazy.
From what I know now. I mean, hey, that's something different. So, I don't know.
Yeah. I'm just saying, I hear what you're saying. I guess you say top thing. You know that according to Whack 100 say he took a couple punches first.
Both of them say that there was no punching toss.
That's what both of them say, but that's what Whack say right there on this right here.
Whack just be talking. If you ain't figured that out by that, Whack just be talking. That nigga Spoety Face got scared, and he talked his way out of it. I don't know. He might have would have beat him up, but he talked his way out of fight. And now all of a sudden they talk about we can fight for our back. No, but Spoety Face.
Spoety Face said,
yeah. But like I said, that's a whole totally different fight.
Facts.
It's totally different.
I mean,
no, he didn't want that. He didn't want that.